This is not a good starting room. That looks like the objective. This spot's got to be safe, right? No way I get seen here. Let's... Not really any brilliant place for Tony to be. Okay, I'll go on to ambush just to make you happy, Chisto. But I don't think anyone ever comes past here, let alone turns into the corner. I've had bad experiences with this opening room before, because if I wait up here, then a guy can come patrol here and then go on to Overwatch. I think I'm just going to play it really safe and put Tony there on ambush. So router reinforces a firewall. Got a guy patrolling on the other side of this door, but doesn't come through it, which is good. I'm gonna... If I open this door, then I can get to here, but not necessarily get into safety from the guy who notices me onto this tile. So we've got a door there, we've got some more stuff going on around here. Let's hack this now. It's got 3 firewalls, so I need the other buster chip as well. We know that there's no... I didn't hear anything here, so this spot should be safe. I could move up to here and peek into this corner. Excuse me one moment. I think I'm just going to peek and not open this door yet. Then I might send Tony this way to use the buster chip so that we can start. This is difficulty 3. I want to explore through this door more than I want to look around that corner, I think. I have a feeling this room here is just another one of these, though. So we've got a patrol like here and then another one up there. I think there's 2 people walking around behind this door. And now, because I've got 8 AP, then it's safe for me to open that door. This guy's going through the door. I've got a camera drone there. I can steal from this guy now. It might be worth it if I get a pass card. Yes, I do get a pass card, and we take out his heart monitor. I think I'm just going to maintain full vision on this room for another turn, because I don't know what the other patrol is doing. Like, there's really good cover here, but it may be patrolled through. Yeah, it could be the router that turned that up. Yeah, I think this is just another empty room. And it doesn't look like there's a door through there. Like, maybe there's a door here. I don't know if that ever happens. This is one of the World Gen Extended objective rooms. So I need to know what's happening here. So it's just that one guy. I thought I heard 2 people walking here, but I think Tony is actually going to be safe to get up here. 3 turns left on this buster chip. Prism should be okay to sprint here. Thing is, when I do this, it's going to reboot some things, and it's so hard to hack cameras that I want to do this before I've hacked any. So there is a door here. I think there's no one patrolling here. And this guy comes through the door and goes that way. This is just the regular neural disruptor, so I can't even zap this card if I need to. But we have good cover here, even if there is a guy who comes here and then turns here. I think that doesn't happen. This drone is watching the door the other side of the patrol, so I'm going to have to wait here a bit longer as well. Yeah, there's no one patrolling up this door. So we'll take a peek here. I definitely open this door. That's the exit, so that's good to know. There's more stuff here. And I've got the security pass card to get through here, so I guess there's no reason to stay in this room now. Got a safe. There's a guy. So I must have heard this guy moving. And he's patrolling up there, so there's a door here as well. Got 2 turns left on this, so we'll send Prism this way to go exploring a little bit more, I guess. That gives me a chance to hear if anything is moving around here. I need to find that router. There is a guy walking up here.
Alarm level 1. Additional cameras activated. The walls have eyes.
On the basis that we didn't see a guard when I peeked it, then it was pretty safe to open that door. Don't know if there's a camera in one of these corners. There is one, but it's not online yet. I think we know that there's a patrol through one of these doors. There's a guard there. Could use the disguise here, get to this console, steal from him. Because he should be coming through this door, right, I think. Either that or he's patrolling diagonally here. If I end my turn in disguise here, that's potentially okay. Then I have to use the disguise to get past this camera again. We've got the buster chips soon. I'm just going to get out here now, get to the objective. This guy was gonna do a diagonal turn here, I think, but this spot's okay because that's his blind spot. Oh, I've used my attack, so I can't do that. I think he turns diagonally. Yeah. So I'm going to sprint here with Prism so that I can get to the nano fab. I'm just about able to get there. Yeah. Okay, so now what do we have here? It's 2 Buster Chip 3s and a Cloaking Rig 3. And I can't afford all of them. These augments are bad. At least not for this run anyway. I don't want to spend money on these. I need the Buster Chips. Biogenic Dart is excellent, but I don't think we're going to be able to afford that. Got a Cloaking Rig 2. It's going to be a while before I have Speed 4, especially if I spend all of my money here. We can go to a Vault after this, though. I don't want to press close here because then it's going to reboot because it's the only thing we've hacked. We need Buster Chips. Cloaks are so good though. The dart is so good. Thing is, if I don't get a cloak, then what's Tony doing? because he just has to wait for Prism to hack the cameras or just cheat on the cameras himself. Smoke grenades could be okay, but I'm gonna be using up a lot of inventory space. So that's 1,200. How much money am I gonna get out of this mission? Because if I can get to 2,050, then I can get 2 Buster Chip 3s and a Cloak 3. So I'm at almost 1,500, so I need 500 more from this mission. I think I can get 500 from this mission because we can steal from 4 guards. We've stolen from 1, but we've got 3 more to steal from. We've looted 1 safe, but we've got 4 more safes to loot from. So we should be able to get these 2 Buster Chip 3s and a Cloak 3. We won't be able to use them until we've upgraded both Anarchy and Speed to level 4, though. I could get a Cloaking Rig 2 just so that I can already use it, but I don't want to get the starts, I think. I need to play more sneakily than shooting guards. I need to just be careful and not have to take out guards. I don't think I'm going to win if I go full shooty. The thing is, if I buy these now, then I'm just encumbered, and I know I need to come back anyway. Unless I just get a cloak and... like 850 plus 600 is 1450, so I can afford to buy 2 like this and then not buy the other Buster Chip. I can always just make a pile of bodies. There is another nanofab, but this one has everything I want. The problem is it has more than everything I can afford. Like, if the other nanofab has net downlink, then I'd consider it, but I think actually getting Buster Chip 3s is more important than net downlink here. Thing is, the Buster Chips aren't that useful unless I can also get the cloak. Because if I'm giving Buster Chips to Tony, then either he gets seen by cameras or he needs a cloak. We could have Prism doing all of the hacking, but then, like, we need her everywhere, because there's going to be cameras all over the level. So Tony needs a cloak, essentially. We need 2 agents that are able to deal with cameras, because 1 is not enough. So I think what we're going to do here is let this nanofab reboot. I'm not going to buy any of this stuff. We'll loot another 500 credits, and then we'll come back. Because there's no point me buying this now, because I can't use any of it this mission. Like, I could get the cloak 2, but I'd rather have a cloak 3.
Mainframe devices.
That guy's there. Let's see what's up here. Looks empty. There could be something in that corner, though. I'm going to assume that there isn't. Is there a point to the cloak 3 if you have 1 Buster Chip, though? Well, you can cloak and then get to the cameras. And you use the cloak and then the Buster Chip, and then you get to the cameras, and then when your cloak is gone, then the cameras are yours. But I can hack 2 things if I've got 2 Buster Chips. Like, I've got a Buster Chip 1, I'm about to buy 2 Buster Chip 3s. This is fine. No, Cloaking Rig 2 is not better cost worthy, because it's a difference of 150 credits, and the difference is also upgrading to Speed 4. And I want to upgrade to Speed 4 eventually anyway. So paying an extra 150 credits to have a second turn of Cloak is just definitely worth it. It's a shame I don't get to steal from this guard. I think there's going to be nothing in that corner. That router is going to be very annoying. So I'm so slow at hacking here. Could be okay to sprint here. I'm going to need to use the disguise to get past this camera. This guard is somewhere though, so I guess he hears the sprints. Let's think about this logically. So when I sprinted last turn, this guy didn't hear me. So he'll be on this end of his patrol and he will hear me, so I can't sprint. Shai is saying there's got to be a safe in this corner because he's paranoid. We'll explore the rest of the map, and if I'm missing a safe, then it's going to be in that corner, but I think that's quite unlikely. So I can actually get to this console. But I have a feeling it's not safe to do that. We're going to use the disguise to get past this camera anyway. Okay, so this guy isn't up here. Oh, he does patrol here, so this is his patrol route like this, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then he goes there. So I could hide here, and then not need the disguise next turn. This guy's patrolling through this door, so I don't need the disguise for that. So I can save the power here, just end my turn peeking, and disable the disguise. I can steal from this guy. I might just walk through this. See, there's this camera here, but now I've got the pass card. I can get through here. There's a guard here I haven't stolen from. I need to remember that. This drone is not looking this way because it's looking this way when the guard is up here, I think. Oh, it is looking that way. That's bad. That's actually very bad. I can get up to it and EMP it. I could buster chip it, actually. But then this guy's going to come through and see me. The drone's in exactly the wrong place. And I... This is bad. I should have peeked first. It is only a drone. I can hide here. Yeah, wish you could EMP ambush. So I can hide here, steal from this guard, then just go even slower up here. Firewalls are going to go up, which makes the buster chip less useful, but this has already got 3 firewalls. So I'm going to have to use 2 buster chips on this anyway. Firewalls going up on safes is no big deal. Firewalls going up on this drone is actually fine, I guess. Is this drone going to notice this door? No, it's not. Just thinking, can I EMP it next turn? So the safe thing to do here, I think, is to move up to here. I don't even get to steal from this guard this turn because he's on the wrong end of his patrol. It's annoying. Oh well, that's what we have to do. Firewalls going up even more. When I step through this, I don't think I get an interest point, right? It's just that the alarm level goes up. I don't think a guy comes to investigate it, so I think this is okay. I I need the power for Prism's disguise.
Alarm level 2.
There go the firewalls. Kind of annoying.
Additional power for countermeasures.
If there's nothing in here, I'm going to be very disappointed. Okay, this is the power relay station where we can sell 15 power, so we're just not doing that. We don't have 15 power. We're not even going to get up to 15 power in this mission. So I'll get to steal from this guy next turn. And then I'll use the disguise to get past this camera next turn. And then we don't need to come back here. Yeah, I'm just stuck here while the drone goes away, so I'll steal from this guy on the other end of his patrol. Fortunately, this drone will be facing away, so I can get through the door next turn. $180 is so much. This is safe. And the turn peeking. I can use the disguise to get past this camera and out of the door. We've stolen from both guards, so that's fine. Steal from this guy. We're actually getting fairly close to what we need, which is like 2,050, I think. Yeah, 2,050 gets me 2 times 600 for the Buster chips and 850 for the cloak. I need to get up to this door, right? So I need to be here and peek, because I can't... this drone could turn around and see me if I'm on one of these 2 tiles. I can't afford to spy on the drone. We'll close this door anyway. Hopefully this drone's going further up there now, because that's what its patrol should be. I hope that that router is just increasing firewalls on things that I'm not going to hack. Like this power relay console, for example. I'm never going to hack that. This camera, I'm never going to hack. This power supply, I'm never going to hack. Hecatras sees something. What do you see, Heck? I could get the Buster chip going on here now. Actually, I probably want to hack this camera, which has 3 firewalls. So we use the disguise to get past this camera later. I'll disable the disguise now, so I don't forget to do that. Oh, the EMP ambush thing. Yeah, it sounds cool. Like you can get to ambush a drone. This drone is looking away, so I can get up to here now. Or... yeah, this spot is okay because of the turning blind spot. This one is not. I've already disabled his heart monitor. That means I can't also get this safe. But I can get that on the way out.
Warning.
Just have to hope there's no camera up here or a guard up here that sees me do this. Shopcat, of course, is completely irrelevant to me. We are going to hack this with the Buster chip. Because I do want to look in here, just seeing if there's something worth buying there. I guess this safe is gonna get us to fairly close to 2050. So we'll move up there, ready to use the Buster chip on this soon. Its blind spot lets us pass here. This drone now we can get past. I can also steal a power from it. I'm not going to EMP it because then this guy would see it and become alerted. Have to step carefully here. There could be a camera. There's the router. I need to know exactly what this drone is doing. That's fine then. So I can hide here. That's the relay switch to get into the power relay station. This thing Tony can get into using the EMP. So I'm going to have to cheat on this camera a few times. But I think this is what I have to do. I hope there's no patrol through this door. That's all I can say. If there is a patrol through here, I want to be on this tile, because then if they see me like here, for example, then maybe this tile is in cover from this pillar. So I'm going to sprint here to get the buster chip cooling down. This won't reset again. So that's all fine. One safe isn't going to be enough for me to get to 2050 from here. I'm not going to get 180 credits from one small safe, I think. Maybe I will. But Prism only needs to get past this camera once. So we'll do that later. How many safes have I found? 1, 2, 3. And this will have a valuable tech as well. Tony probably doesn't need this security pass card anymore, so I won't be encumbered when I take the valuable tech. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave Prism here because I don't want to have to come back past this camera twice. We're too short on power to use the disguise that many times. Yeah, no one patrolling through this door, that's ideal. We're about to be seen by a camera. I hope there's no camera in this corner as well.
Alarm level 3. Additional guard patrol.
So someone's going to be interested in that. The camera drone is interested. Maybe this guy is also interested. There's a safe up there as well. We'll take this. I'm going to drop the pass card here. It's 300 credits for the valuable tech. This guy is very unlikely to come this way, I think. I think it was better to disable the router here, even though I could have got the money and then moved Prism. I think it's better to disable the router because then the firewalls aren't going up. And also this gives me more AP to get through this door next turn. I can't go onto ambush because I've used my attack. Prism's just waiting, I think. Yeah, you could EMP ambush a guy with a heart monitor, I guess. Oh, there's another guy here. So one of these is the guy who's just spawned, and the other one's interested in where I was seen by this camera. So let's see this, and if I get 180 exactly, 170, 10 credits shorts. And I can't even safely steal from one of these guards, right? Unless he's on this tile, but he's not because I think I have vision on that tile. Yeah, I have vision on this tile, right? So this guy must be here, and I can steal from this guy, right? But I can't get through this door unless I zap him. This drone is not going to see me if I do that, so that's actually possible. And then I can try to get through here. It's a demon database, that doesn't matter. I could just step here now, zap, and then drag this guy through the door, as long as there's no camera here. Because if I steal, then Prism can start moving. This is so bad. He only has 1 credit because he's the alarm level 3 guard. So this guy is the one with the money. And I've used my attack because I got into this safe, so I can't even zap him. But I'll do this.
Did you see that?
And then hide here, I guess. This guy should come this way round to investigate that. This camera will go this way round, though. So I guess I need to hide here. So I can't afford to peek. This is really bad. If these guards were swapped around, then I would have been able to move Prism this turn, but I can't. How many more safes are there? So I've gotten into 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, I haven't gotten into this one, but I found it at least. So 1, 2. There's 2 here. The tall safe could be here, or it could be through here. But I have to move here now, otherwise I'm not safe from this camera. So this guy's going to turn around that way. I'm not going to be able to easily steal from him next turn. I could move up to this safe next turn and then take a peek through here. Because if the tall safe is here, then I don't need to look down here. So I think that's the right play. I could EMP this camera while it's going down there. That seems reasonable. So 1, 2, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5. I can step here, EMP the camera, then get up to here. Yeah, let's do it that way.
Investigating. Must be imagining things. Investigating. Nothing.
And EMPing this drone on this tile is actually good, because no one's ever going to see him, I think. Oh, this guy's looking this way. Yeah, so I can't get up to here now. I need to steal from this guy. So let's see what he's going to do. He's going to go back in. He's going to go forwards. So this spot's actually safe. Just a matter of if I want to get this safe or steal from this guard. I think I'm going to go for this safe, because there's a 50-50 chance, and this way I definitely get enough money next turn for Prism to start moving. And Prism's just stuck there again. Sorry, Prism. Prism is busy waiting for Slow Boy Tony to get all of this money. Okay, so here we know what this guy's about to do. That's the pass card here that I don't need. He's about to investigate this tile because I'm about to be seen by this camera. Here comes a 4th guard. Well, I say 4th guard, but alarm level 4 guard. 4th alarm level guard. Tony's about to get this safe now. I can't bust a chip it, so I do need to use the EMP, so I can't take out his heart monitor. Med gel. I think I take that, right? I think I take this med gel. So he's going to look this way. I don't know where that guy's patrolling. But he's the guy I haven't stolen from. At least I now have just about enough money to move Prism. And she's going to be double encumbered here because I'm buying a Cloaking Rig 3 and 2 Buster Chip 3s. Which is not ideal. But at least no one hears me run up to here. Let's end with Tony peeking like this. So I need to know if this guy's going to block my way to this door. This guy comes out again. That's interesting.
Yes, it was nothing.
So that means Tony can't actually safely move here. Unless I zap this guard, which is not necessarily the wrong thing to do. Because I do want to... this guy is going to notice me up here, isn't he? If I do this, then this guy notices as well as this guy. And this tile is noticed, and it can only be noticed by this guard. This guy should still be moving. Where is his patrol? It's not showing me his path. Is that because this... That's wrong, isn't it? Yeah, I think I just have to look through this door. So both of those are interested in that.
Did you see that?
There's a camera up here. There's no safe there, so that means the tall safe must be down here. On the plus side, this guy is too far away to actually reach me. And this guy should be going away now, right? That's so bad. How does Tony actually get out of this alive? I can step into the room, shock trap the door, ambush on this tile or something. And get seen by 2 cameras. I can step onto this tile, then this guy will come to investigate that tile instead. I've got a med gel here, which I could use if absolutely necessary. I don't want to have to not sell a med gel, though. The main problem here is actually just living with Tony. Because there are 3 guards walking towards where Tony is. This guy's interested in the door, this guy's interested in the door, this guy's just patrolling there. If I get seen by the cameras, then this ticks up by 2. Shock trap ticks it up by 1 more. Zapping ticks it up by 1 more, so then it's already alarm level 5. Run trick with Prism. She's too far away. Oh, maybe this guy can hear if I get seen. No, she's already used some AP. Oh, she's encumbered, so she can't run. That's why. Okay. I could get seen by the camera deliberately. That would bring this guy away. Like if I step here and then open the door, then I'm seen by the camera. I think I have to open this door. I have to get seen by these 2 cameras. I have to put a shock trap on, and I have to go into ambush. I don't think there's any other way of getting out of this safely. The router was increasing these firewalls up here, right? I'll move Prism up to here. Don't think I want to get seen by another camera, otherwise it's alarm level 5 way too early. I'll use the disguise and hack. No, I don't need to hack this camera. I'll just use the disguise to get past this camera. I probably can't hack this safe. I can bust a chip this nanofab, but there's probably not going to be a point in that except for selling the med gel on the way to the exits. I think this is the best I can do.
Guard down.
Alarm level 5. Enforcers deployed. They will be...
Yeah, Right, so it's Tony gets located, which is good.
Investigating. Guard down.
So neither of them actually get enough AP to pin that guy, which is a bit strange. Yeah, it did escalate quite quickly, didn't it? So this guy's coming in here to get zapped. This guy's coming up to pin the guard. Possibly not the best use of disguise here, since I only have it for 2 more turns. But I think this is I think it was right to do that. This spot is cover from everything that matters, so I'm going to leave the disguise off there. That console's worth 2 power. Might need to get it. That means the big safe has got to be down here as well. One of these guards hasn't been stolen from. Why is... Oh, he's armored. And Tony doesn't have the armored neural disruptor. That's why. Yeah, I don't want any of that. This guy's now alerted. I guess we're going to send Prism down here to try to get the big safe. These guys are clearly both interested up there. So that should be fine. This guy is probably coming through, so I'm in cover like this from him. I think I'm going to drop some of this stuff here. So that I can get it on the way past. And then potentially run with Prism past this camera. So Tony has to do this.
What was that? Investigating.
There's no point me using the Buster chip on this, so I'm just gonna... If I step here, then I'm gonna get noticed by this camera, aren't I? Yeah, because I've been in cover from this camera, so I should have stepped here first, right? No, because if I step here, then I get shots. But I think I actually have to stay here and then run the risk of being flanked by them. Yeah, he's going to go around this way. They're both going to go this way. If they do that, then I don't get flanked and I can step here. I guess Tony should probably be the one with the armor-piercing neural disruptor. That's probably more useful for him, since he's the one who keeps getting seen by cameras. Should have swapped those around. Let's try this. I'm not going to leave him on ambush because the chance of getting flanked and then getting shot immediately.
What was that?
Yeah, so he does actually flank me. So Tony gets shot here. So Tony has to do this, but I'll do that after all of this bad stuff with Prism. There won't be a guard down here. I think we've seen all of the guards on the mission. We've got 2 down there, 1 up here. At least the ones that started on the mission. 2 down there, 1 up here. And then 1 from here. Can I steal now? Was there a guard here that I didn't steal from? So that's... no. This guard I haven't stolen from, but I can't steal from him. Because I'm overwatched by him, I guess. Prism's not even going to be able to get into the big safe down here, is she? So I need to use this med gel, I think, so that I can wake up Tony and get him into the big safe. So I can get up to here, close the door, pin this guy, grab the med gel. and then hopefully be able to outmaneuver them there. Hey there, Cyclops. I mean, KO this guy with Prism. It's an option, I guess. Yeah, this is only watched by a camera, so I could actually move up to here. I do have the armor-piercing neural disruptor for that. Yeah, I guess I have to do that, so Tony doesn't get shot here. I have to be really careful.
Alarm level 6. Enforcers deployed. They will be your target.
It's the other camera. And then we move Prism first because I don't want this guy to turn around. And I need to drag this guy so Tony can be on ambush on this tile, right? And then I need to pin this guy as well. This is actually extremely bad. I'm pinning that guy on this tile. Tony needs to move here now. And Tony needs to close the door.
They got away.
And now I need to ambush this guy. Not sure what you mean by that, Heck. Oh, you thought Prism was going to try to close the door. No, Tony can close the door after Tony moves. Yeah, so we're on ambush for this guy. That lets me steal from him as well. This guy's going to come up this way, but then Prism can move diagonally here. I think this might be salvageable. I can get this console if the extra 2 power becomes relevant, but I think it might not be. Let's just end the turn here because I can't really do anything else at this point. This guy seems to only be going on to... Okay, he is actually going around that way. That's fine, so we're going to ambush him.
Hey.
So Prism is on Overwatch here. This guy doesn't get through the door. Looks like Incognita seems useful after all. You don't say. Now I get to steal from this guy. 110, thank you very much. So I have to drag here because I'm holding a body and I can't drop it here.
Damn it, they got away.
So this guy is still facing this way. He hasn't turned. We drop this body here. I'm going to pick up the med gel just in case that I don't come back here. Can't really ambush this guy. He's going to go up to pin the guard, though, I think. He should reach. Is he not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he should reach. Oh, he's actually going to move to see Prism, right? So I have to open this door again.
What was that?
So that he pins this guy. I don't have the shock trap yet. What did Incognita do? She hacked for us. Remember that? Remember when there were programs here? Back in the good old days when we had programs. So Incognita could hack. That's what Incognita did. So this guy's going to get to the door. I'm going to leave it open so he doesn't kick it. Let's actually get him interested in some tile that's not the door by stepping here, I think.
What was that?
Yeah, so it looks like Incognita seems useful after all, because if we had Incognita, then this wouldn't all be happening, right?
Guard down. Hey.
Prism gets seen.
Intruder.
And there's the Enforcer as well.
Hey, intruder. What was that? Investigating.
That's bad.
Hey.
I should have been on disguise. So it looks like Prism's going to be the one who gets shot and dragged out now. So this guy's not on Overwatch. This guy's not on Overwatch. This guy is. This guy is. I can move Tony to zap this guard, except his weapon is on cooldown. So Prism definitely gets shot here. There's no way to not get shot with Prism. So we get a shot closer to the exit, and then we just hold out.
Target down.
At least nobody's interested in where Tony is at the moment. Can Tony Buster chip the camera? No, because it has 5 firewalls. And even if I did take this one down, there's still one there, so I'd rather save the Buster chip for something else. Not that there is anything else, but there'll be a big safe down here. I might end up getting it, we'll see. Here's me talking about getting into a big safe when Prism's just been shot. Is that a cloaking rig on the ground? Yes, but Tony can't use it because you need speed 4. It's cloaking rig 3, 2 Buster Ship 3s. That was our loot. Optimism. It's more greed than optimism. It's, you know, the scene from Interstellar, where it's both impossible and necessary.
They're down. I'm calling it in. They're down. I'm calling it
So
in.
Tony gets noticed here. That's bad.
Guard down.
So I should have closed this door, I guess, before Prism moved and got shot. Because this makes it a lot harder. Can't see who's armored or not. The Elite Enforcer is the armored one, and he does... you think they might be calling it in? Funny that. So the Elite Enforcer I can't zap because I've only got the regular Neural Disruptor. I think I've got to close this door.
What was that? What was that?
I'm going to open it again, but I'm just going to open it on the other side here. This guy's going to get pinned next turn, so I'm not too worried about that. I need to hide in this corner, basically. And then hope that they don't throw scan grenades that hit me. This corner. Oh yeah, that's a very bad... This is the best corner, right? Or this one. Yeah, so it's got to be here, right? Even though it's seen by the camera. The camera's going to see me on this tile.
What was that?
And then it's not going to see me here. And we open the door in case I need to shock trap it later. We peek. We go onto ambush just in case. And we hope all of this blows over.
Investigating here. Someone's down.
So he's going to block the door. There's the scan.
You okay?
This guy wakes up. The scan doesn't seem to have detected Tony like that.
Investigating. Hey, you okay? What was that? Investigating.
Yeah, so they have enough other things to be interested in that they don't notice Tony behind this chair somehow. As long as I don't move, then this camera doesn't detect me. Yeah, I'm not going to peek.
Investigate. What was that? Oh, what happened?
Something just happened here.
Investigating.
30 AP sure would be handy. Instead, I have Slow Boy Tony. So he's going to peek on this tile, I guess. Something like that.
What was that? Looking around. What was that?
Investigating the area.
So
Investigating
they're starting to
area.
throw their scanning grenades away from me, which is good. This guy is also going to wake up before I get out of here. So when this guy wakes up, I also need him not to come up here. Yeah. So they haven't thrown any grenades in this room to scan me, which is as much as I could hope for.
Investigating.
Looking around.
Oh, what happened?
So he wakes up. He's going to peek on his own tile. I'm behind cover rather than to the side of cover, so he shouldn't notice me. They're all leaving except for this guy. And the good thing is, if we drag Prism's body instead of using the med gel, then we can load her up with the buster chips and the cloaking rig. Like, if I wake her up, then one of us is going to be encumbered anyway. So I might as well be encumbered dragging an agent and then have the extra 138 credits from selling the med gel. Please go away. Please go away. Please go away. Thing is, I'm going to be seen by 2 cameras on the way out. So that's going to... Where is Prism lying right now? She is behind that safe.
Investigating.
On that kind of tile. In this case, dragging seems risky. Well, as long as they all disappear, like if they all go around this part of the map. Like, unfortunately, they're all decided to go here for no good reason. Like, some of them should have randomly decided to go down here. But if I keep waiting, then eventually there'll be some down here. This is where not having cameras is really bad. Yeah, the facility does seem really big, right? So, like, here it looks really cramped and claustrophobic, but the guards will choose random interest points around the facility. Eventually, enough of them will be here that it's safe for me to drag Prism to the exit. Yeah, so we've already got 1 interest point down there. This guy's found the down drone. Only 1 interest point there so far. Revive her and make a run for it. I could do that. But there's another safe. There's like 24 briefcases down here. And I need to upgrade speed and anarchy to 4 in order to use the stuff that I've just got. That said, we are about to go into a vault.
Investigating.
I think given how many people are down there, then we probably do just use the med gel. It's the big safe as well, though. It's like 300 credits. It would be really helpful. I think I can step to here, right? Because that's in cover from both of the cameras. Yeah. So now I can peek. There's Prism. He's going down there. To be honest, I'm still not comfortable even if the guards are this way. I don't want to start dragging until they're all down here. Like, I've only seen 1 interest point down here so far. So I'd rather wait for these guys to clear off this way anyway. I'm just going to be passing a few more turns. That's another interest point here, which is good to see. I can't see any more guards at the moment, but I know there's a lot of guards here, so we just pass more turns. I guess I should be on ambush here. So I'll put Tony on ambush.
Looking around. Looking around.
Conga line. So 2 interest points here. Another one here, so they're starting to disperse.
Investigating area.
Scan grenade being thrown down there. So we've got a guard or two down there already. I'm going to get to peek now again. Or spy. Got an interest point there. More interest points in this area is good. So there's 4 here now. There's a safe here that I can still get. Thing is, I'm going to be seen by 2 cameras here and probably this camera here as well if I want to go this way. So I guess we just have to give up on the... This safe is on the way to the exit. I think we just have to give up on the tall safe. Unless I want to have a really long mission. Like if we wait here for 100 turns, then I can probably get the big safe. So he's more interested in down there. I'm going to wait for those 2 to go away.
Investigating the area.
I wish I'd hacked some cameras around here. So it's much more useful to have information. Where are you going? I guess we wait a couple more turns. A scan grenade down there. It's really useful that you can see where the scans are being done, even if you don't have vision. Excuse me. So we've got scans down here and here already happening. I think it's now okay for me to move out of this room. I'd rather get seen on this tile than this one. Let's sprint, because I don't think anyone hears me at this point. And we put the shock trap. No, we'll save the shock trap. Where's the medgel? Prism has it, doesn't she? So we're probably using that. I really want to be greedy and go this way. But let's just be sensible. So that's a moral defeat because we've used a medgel. He's coming out, that's unfortunate. So Prism's got to hide like here, I guess. I mean, I could use Prism's disguise to try and get down here to get to the big safe and use 2 Buster Chip ones to take the safe, but I don't think it's going to happen. This spot could be okay. 1, 2, 3.5, 4.5. So I can get these... If I give some stuff to Tony here. The Tony's going to be a bit encumbered, but I can get Prism up to here. I think that works. All of these guards should be running this way. I don't think anyone's finished investigating here and then we'll be coming back. Prism has been revived, heck. So I'm going to use Prism to carry these 3 things. There are 3 things there, so I need to give Tony 2 more things. Take these. And then hide here. I've just seen this console there. That's 4 power. But, oh well. I think Tony's going to hide like here, I guess. No, that I'd be seen by this guy. I have to hide behind this cover. Then just hope that this guy isn't coming towards me. Let's drop these so I can sprint next turn. So I know this guy's going to run up here. This guy's gone to the exit room. I think Tony can walk past here. Yeah, we've got notice tiles for that. So Prism lacking a weapon here is the main problem. Those guys are all going away. We could leave, except that I want to carry these things, and there's 2 things on the floor, and this guy's going to notice me on the way past. But if I sprint, then pick them up, then I can get Tony to here. Which I guess works, and then I can be on ambush. I want to get this safe as well, though. Tony can give the disruptor to Prism. This guy might be far enough away that this doesn't get heard. Let's do that. Take one of these weapons. I guess we'll be on ambush like here. This one is actually good, I think. I want to get seen or noticed on this tile, and then what can I do? So the reason I want to be here is that so he does diagonal and then a straight line to here. The alcohol shots you drink at awake. Let's do that. I can get into this safe now. 170 credits is good. Then 4.5 gets me to there, which is not good enough. I can get to here, which is probably not good enough if this guy turns around. I need to know what that guy does, but Tony doesn't have enough AP to peek. I can do this, which is probably safe. As long as this guy doesn't turn out like this. Tony still does have a weapon. So I think Prism's going to be like this, peeking. That's the safest thing to do. And then Tony doesn't get seen because of the turning blind spot on this corner. Couldn't I just have her ambush next to the door? I don't think she can reach this guy, right? So this guy's facing this way because I got interested on this tile, so now we're fine. So I can sprint.
What was that?
We have stolen from him. Uh, 7.5, 5. Sorry, 7.5, 6, 5, 4, 3.5. 2.5, 1 gets me to here, so Tony can get to here. And then when I pick this up, I can get to here. So that's it. I don't need to disguise. Okay. So that was more dramatic than it needed to be, and I left the big safe, and I used a med gel instead of selling it. But I think that was about as well as we could have done, given that Tony ended up being looked at by so many guards. And you can't really blame the guards for looking at Tony, can you? Let's see what we have available here. So I can afford 1 upgrade. So we're not carrying all of this stuff, of course. We're probably going to a vault. I mean, I can sell one of these Buster Chip ones if it gets me to Anarchy to use this, but I need Anarchy 4, so that doesn't work. Creep comfort hug. I could sell the shock trap. Get Prism to speed 4 and use the cloak. Main problem is Anarchy, right? It's gonna cost me 1100. Heck is not happy about the prospect of me selling the shock trap. Yeah, I think the shock trap is probably too useful to sell at this point. I could sell one of the neural disruptors. I don't think I can get away with selling anything here. I need all of it. Let's see what mission we're doing. Probably could be this vault. It's 12 hours away. Could do a financial suite. There's only 2 guarded. I get the valuable tech again. Then I've got 2 vault cards, but that's okay because there's a cyber lab and a vault. Yeah, financial suite could be okay, actually. I think I do want to upgrade speed in that case here. Because Tony's the one who wants to use this, so we want to upgrade speed on Tony anyway. And then let's go for this financial suite. I think that's as good as we're going to do. Yeah, so we'll do this, maybe do this, and then do the vaults. It's this opening room again, this starting room. And we're going to have a router or a scanning amp. I'm going to peek around this corner in case there's a door there. There isn't a door, so actually this is good. Because there's only one way out of this room. Should be safe to open this door. Check for cameras. This is actually quite good. We might not be safe here because there could be like a guy on this tile who patrols here, or otherwise this door I don't think the guy actually gets here. It's like here, 1.5, 2.5, 3.5. 5, 6, 7.5. That would be very unfortunate. So I'm just going to put Prism here on ambush, I think. And then we'll move Tony up to the door. I think the only way we ever actually hit anyone is if there is a stationary guard on this, if there is a guard on this tile and they walk exactly like this. Like they can walk this way to get to here. I think that's the only way we're unsafe there, and we're on ambush, so this should be fine. There's the router. So here's a guard. Here's another guard. I actually can steal from both of these now with Prism. And I can do a sprint toggle to bring them up here, so this seems fine.
What the?
Pulse drone. Gotta be careful of the pulse drone. EMP pack. This is the kind of loot that I need, right? I haven't upgraded hacking on anyone, but this gets me past cameras. I'm gonna drop this on the floor for Tony to pick it up and then take this pass card, I think. Probably go this way, because then that's hidden from this drone, and then I can get this console. That looks empty. I'm gonna sprint toggle this guy up here.
I heard something.
This run retroactively stole all of the good stuff from yesterday's run. We have got some good loot here, haven't we?
What the?
So I'm seen on this tile. I'm gonna take out his... I thought I was about to steal. That was silly. I do want to get this though. This spot's okay, right? I'll get this later. I'm going to take out his heart monitor in case that matters. But they should both be facing away from me next turn, because this guy's going to go to investigate the door, this guy's going to go to investigate this spot. So this should be okay. That's a demon database, probably not worth using a buster chip on. I guess I could use a buster chip on it. We're about to start seeing demons on things, aren't we? Like, so far there hasn't actually been a demon on anything that I want to hack, but could be a good idea to take that, especially if I don't see anything soon that I want to hack. But I might actually start using Prism's disguise and just give her both buster chips, because there could be rooms with 2 cameras. I think that's it for this turn. So the drone is here, the router should be here.
Guess it was nothing.
Looking
I
around.
might just stab this
Must be
drone with
imagining
Tony.
things.
It's probably worth it. Just so much harder to get around without stabbing the drone. That drone's gone through a door, hasn't it? That could have been seen by a camera, but it turns out it was okay.
What?
Should have peeked. No excuses. 2 guards. Should have peeked.
Damn it, they got away.
Fortunately, he hasn't alerted anyone else from that. But it's only 1 alerted guard here. This guy's interested in it, but not alerted. I guess we open this door, as we've seen 4 guards already. I'll take a peek. There's a safe in there, so I guess we can send Tony that way. I can use the disguise and get down to here. It's probably going to be quite hard to get Prism past later. So Hex says, don't forget EMP pack makes a noise. But I didn't use it, I just dropped it. I don't have hacking, so I can't use the EMP pack. I think Tony has to be here, right? That's the only safe place for Tony to be. I can't reach anywhere else. And I'm gonna hand off the weapon to Tony and swap the buster chip. Because Tony's going to need the weapons and Prism can stay in disguise for a bit. Yes, this is balanced. There's probably nothing through here. But I think I have to do it like this. Admiral Munkus asks, will I upload these on YouTube? I am recording them, but mostly it's just I lose in the first mission or 2. This one's going fairly well, so it'll probably end up on YouTube. I say this one's going fairly well. I have just walked in front of 2 guards. That's the router, so Tony needs to get into here, or Prism. I guess Prism does it now, otherwise it's going to be raising firewalls. So this is why I have...
What? Hey, intruder!
Yeah, so that was the only place Tony could be,
What was that?
but now he doesn't have anywhere to go. Here works, actually.
Damn it, they got away.
There's very bad cover here. I could have stepped here, couldn't I? No, because this guy is looking in this direction, so I have to do this. Who notices this? This guy, I guess. This guy must notice this tile, so I'm going to be noticed into this room anyway. It's going to need some shock trapping.
What was that?
And I need to be on ambush here as well, I think. I can't afford to get this safe yet. I can do a sprint toggle, actually. I've already paid for the disguise here, but hopefully there's no camera in this room. Giving you heart palpitations. Go and have a rest if it's like that, heck. You can watch this later. The VOD will be on Twitch even if I don't put it on YouTube. I think this probably will get onto YouTube though. Let's deactivate this disguise. Heart palpitations, it's when your heart is beating very strongly. It's a
Investigating.
symptom of stress. Let's peek here. Oh, there was a router here. Have I just been trolled? So now this guy is going to get shocked. No one else is coming through, so it's safe for me to use my attack to get this safe. You're very concerned for Tony.
What was that?
Oh. The drone came through the door.
What was that? Investigating. Hey, investigate. Throwing grenade.
There's a grenade.
Investigating.
So Prism can't actually use the disguise to get past these guards now. I guess we have to hack this drone. I've got a step here. I can close the door actually, so that doesn't use the AP.
Hey, investigating.
We hack the drone with just one of these buster chips. We enable the disguise, because I can't safely not end my turn here, right? This shock trap didn't actually go off. That's disappointing. Now Tony's stuck in a room behind a shock trap. Am I gonna have to disable that shock trap to get out? And it's on the other side of the... No, it is on this side. Yeah, so I can disable it, but... All 4 of these guards are alerted now. Like, I have to use the disguise here. There's just not enough good cover. And this grenade's gonna explode. The flash grenade does not work through walls. So I've just closed this door. I've hacked the pulse drone. And I don't use the pulse drone to open the door, because if the pulse drone opens the door, then Prism gets shot immediately. So I have to use the disguise here, I think. Then move to like here or something. So he's throwing another grenade. So we'll close the door to make him actually go in. And Prism should be safe here, so I'm going to end without the disguise on. This is really not how missions are supposed to go. They should go slower and more carefully. Yeah, I guess no one's actually coming through this door anytime soon, so Tony's got to just disable the shock trap and cut his losses there. No one's looking at this door. So let's get the weapon guy somewhere where we can actually use weapons. I'll pick this up, I guess. I don't think we're coming back here. This is the point at which if I see the exit, then I might just take it. I can at least explore with the pulse drone because I hacked it.
Grenade out.
So he throws another grenade. These guys are going to be blocking the door. Prism is able to get past here, but I'm going to need to use the disguise to hack this camera now. I can steal from that guy, except he's already searched. There's 2 guards here I haven't stolen from. This guy I can steal a grenade sometimes, so I'll try to do that later. I think I've just got to do this now. And now Tony can get past this console, which is kind of necessary. Do I explore this way? I guess I explored this way. That was a bit dangerous because there could have been something like here that... No, that's actually fine because Prism's in disguise, so... We've got a locked door, which I have the pass card for. There's 2 cameras here, but I only have to get seen by this one. I'm sending Tony that way. I think these guys are all going this way, so I'll leave Prism like this. I can get Tony to here, I guess. Could be a camera here. Yeah, he'll actually be turning around, so I need to maintain the disguise until the start of next turn. And then when it breaks, I hope no one's looking this way. That's all of my power used.
Investigate.
So he should turn around.
We're
Yeah,
checking
so they're
things
all
out.
they're all interested in this room for now.
Alarm level 2.
Firewalls go up.
Firewalls increased.
I've hacked this one camera,
Secure additional
which was kind of necessary. There could be a camera in this corner. There isn't. That's good. Let's get this console. And hopefully I can find the objective, steal from the executive, and then maybe I don't even care about doing the actual scan because we've already got a vault pass card. So I might just go... I could run here, get the safe. That's going to leave me with 2 AP. Get out to here. I don't think anyone gets through this door. So what's this guy got? 1, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, 6, 7.5. So he doesn't even get through the door here. So I can zap the drone. Get the safe and then get through here, and that should be okay, as long as there's no guard through here who's interested in the camera. Now that gets seen by this camera.
Investigating.
Ah, right, because I opened the door and then this camera sees this tile. Now I do actually have to get seen by both cameras. That's unfortunate. We are going to disable the drone. I don't want a pulse drone running around when there are 4 alerted guards. Yeah, zap the safe. There is a door here. But now I can't zap the safe. Okay. But I think it was good to take out this drone because otherwise it wakes up. The shame there's a door here, but I think I have to explore this way because this could be like the exit. The router could be here, actually.
Throwing grenade.
So here comes another grenade. Both of my buster chips are on cooldown. This thing has 4 firewalls. We don't have very much money. I guess we don't get into that. Grenade's on the other side of this door. We definitely open this. There's the objective and another 2 doors. There's a door open here, so that means either there's an alerted guard or there's another drone. 2 power, 2 power. They're definitely coming through this door this turn, so I kind of need to use the disguise here, I think. Yeah, probably a camera drone. And Prism doesn't have the weapon to actually do the objective. Yeah, I don't see how there could be an alerted guard here either, but this gets seen by both cameras, right? So I step here first.
What was that? Investigating.
That's one camera that sees me. And then this camera does actually see the door, but I need to look here anyway.
Alarm level 3.
They're up
Additional
there.
guard patrol
If I had a belt full of grenades, I'd be like that too. Maybe. It is like the Panopticon, and it's just a dead end. 5 power, though. Yes, I'm gonna get this 5 power, because it's so good for Prism. I'm gonna wait to Buster Chip this camera, I think. So I'll hide in cover. Like, this is cover from most things. Deactivate the disguise, so I'm not wasting power. Alright, well, thanks for joining us, Admiral Monkus. It's good to have you here. This is probably going to be the last mission of this stream anyway.
I've got a drone down.
Yeah, here he's noticed the drone. I think if I do this, the camera doesn't care, right? That gives me some vision. I think I have to go into ambush here. We ambush with the armor-piercing neural disruptor. Oops. I didn't see a drone come through this door, so it's a bit strange. Maybe that doesn't make sense to me. So, like, there must have been an alerted guard around here, but then this door would be closed. So I just don't understand how this door can be open if there isn't a drone patrolling here. There's the router. So I'm gonna hack this with the Buster Chip as a priority. Just checking for camera drones. Two firewalls, so I can actually use both Buster Chips like this, right? And I've got 10 power now. There's a safe. So Tony's got to come this way because he's got the thing to zap the guy up here if I'm going to do the objective. I guess we don't bother with the objective, though. But these two safes are quite nice. And Tony's got to come this way because the exit's got to be this way anyway. This guy is probably going to come to investigate here, and then Tony zaps him. So I have one Buster Chip next turn, and I can use the disguise to get this. Then I can use the other Buster Chip on this camera, and then Tony only has to get past these 3 cameras again. But I'm not going to be able to get Prism to hack these cameras, so that's as good as I can do. I don't understand how this door can be open.
Investigating.
I think I do need the pass card. I should have left it here, right? We're going to use the power again next turn to take this camera out, I think. Could use the other Buster Chip on this safe. Tony's probably going to be able to get this way. The objective is worth stealing from the guard at least, because I can steal and then not pin him for 6 turns. If Tony is going to come here, then let's loot it at least. But I think the... Am I actually going to get Prism up to here again? Probably not. So I'm going to leave the pass card. Tony's just going to have to go the long way around. How many guards are coming through this way? Because I might need to use a shock trap as well as zapping someone. Yeah, let's just leave the key card there. We are using this guy's next turn to take that camera, so I'll use up the AP. It was a good idea giving Prism both of these Buster Chips, I think. Once we've got the speed upgrades for Tony, then we can use a cloaking rig too, and he can go around busting things as well. But until then, we're stuck like this. And I can't even peek on what these guys are doing. I think I just have to end the turn here. They shouldn't kick the door in, at least.
Guess it was nothing.
So we're busting this camera. I should have opened the door from this tile to get full vision. This could be the exit, actually. Yeah, that's the exit. Okay, good to know. Let's get full vision here. Ah, that's why it was open. I figured out why the door was open. Because the executive was alerted and he ran to the exit. A mystery solved. That means there's no objective. Extremely disappointing. It explains why this door was open as well. I think Tony has to move here, even though there's 3 guards. No, Tony can't afford to move. I need these guys to just go away. It is a lot of money, but oh well. We weren't going to be able to do the actual brain scan, so it was just about stealing from him. And it's a shame that we didn't get to him in time, but I've still got the valuable tech and these 3 safes. We got into this safe and this safe already. There's 3 more safes to get into, so I should be able to get the speed upgrades, the speed and anarchy upgrades that I need for using the good stuff. No, I won't be able to get both of the anarchy upgrades, but I think the speed upgrades will getting Tony to be able to cloak is the main thing. I think we're just passing a turn here, I guess. Actually, it might not be too bad to lure these guys into this room. Because if I can use a shock trap on one of them and ambush the other one, and then I've got a neural disruptor ready to take out the other guy next turn. That's quite dangerous. I guess I'm just going to wait for these guys to go away. But there is no way past this without, because when I step on this tile, it's seen by all 3 cameras. So it's going to be alarm level 6 for sure. I think I have to just wait the turn like this. I can't step into here when there's 3 guards so nearby. That guy patrols here.
Additional guard patrols.
The other 2 guards, however, have moved away, so this guy should be the one who's interested when I open this door.
What was that?
He's not alerted, though, of course. I don't want to sprint through here because this guy will hear me all the way. There's 2 more cameras. We'll close that door. Just so it takes them a bit longer to investigate this interest point. It's not worth trying to steal from this guy, I think. We'll just go this way around. I should know what he's doing. This spot's reasonably good cover. I don't think anyone actually comes this way intentionally. Go on to ambush with the... We don't actually have any armored guards here, so it doesn't matter which neural disruptor I use. So this is just about getting to the exit. I can use a buster chip on one of these if necessary to hack faster. I guess I could move Prism up to here to get the pass card and then try to open this door. It might be helpful. Let's do it this way. I'll leave the valuable tech on this kind of tile, I think. Yeah, I should have just carried it, I think. I was worried about having enough AP to get to this camera the turn afterwards, but I think this is okay. So besides missing out on the objective, I think we've recovered from the mistakes. Could even run with Prism here as long as there's no one in this room. Like, Tony can definitely get up to here to peek. I can sprint and get as far as the door. And then... It's not very good. I guess I'd rather know what these are going to do. They're going away, so I'm not going to sprint here, I think. I've got time. Let's just check that there isn't someone watching me like this, so I'll end the turn with full vision. I think Tony being here is okay. Getting the EMP pack is also nice, but I need a hacking upgrade to use that, and that means we're upgrading. We need hacking, speed, and anarchy, and we're so short of money, especially after missing the objective. We've got a vault access card, and we can do a vault after this, though. I think we have to do that because we just need the money. So let's sprint here now.
What was that?
Drop the pass card. I can get this. Let's sprint, because 8 is going to get me through this door, and that's fine.
Hey, investigating.
Yes, we shock the door. Okay, so 2 safes left. Prism has a buster chip next turn, so I can actually get both of these. Yeah, because this one has no demon and only 2 firewalls. So I've only stolen from like 2 guards or something, I think, but we use Tony to get the one with the demons and the more firewalls. We use Prism to... Yes, good loot. 8.5. I guess I get seen by the camera next turn because I can't quite get here, but actually this should be fine because none of the guards are close enough, so I can just be... No, if I get seen by the camera... Yeah, it won't be alarm level 6, so this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. We get seen by this camera. That's fine. And then we grab the valuable tech. We're not even heard in this room, which is ideal. Double encumbered, but I can get into this room. I can disguise. Okay, so that was a bit of a bad mission, but we recovered. And we're actually out before alarm level 5. Actually, we're not, because this camera sees me again, and now it's alarm level 6. But we're almost out before alarm level 5. We're out before the actual danger of alarm level 6. And we've got the valuable tech, we've got the med gel. Out we go. I need to move some of this stuff around so that I can actually sell things to Monster. Sell the med gel. So we've got this EMP pack. I want to upgrade speed here to be able to use this cloak. We give this to Prism so Tony can get the cloak. We need Anarchy to use the buster chips. Do I sell the EMP, or do I upgrade hacking to use the EMP? Because it could be a good way of getting past like a bunch of cameras in one place. X1 liner comment system is working as intended. So if I sell this, it still doesn't get me to do 2 Anarchy upgrades. This is going to cost 1,100, and I've got 679. So we're not going to be able to upgrade Anarchy in time to use the buster chips. I could upgrade hacking to use an EMP though. Prism commenting on the mission being a mess. Yeah, it was pretty much a mess. So we'll give Prism a weapon back. I think it's more important. Whoops! It's more important for Tony to have the armor-piercing one because Prism has the disguise. Let's give Tony a Buster chip as well. Yeah, the speed upgrade is too important, so I can't afford to upgrade anything else. We're going to need some strength as well, but I need the money for Anarchy, really. We'll just be encumbered a lot more. Let's see what missions we've got. So we're going to go for this vault, I think. Better than a cyber lab to use the vault card here. We need the money for the upgrades. KNO2 guarded is going to be fine. We've got a cloak, we've got a disguise, we've got an armor-piercing neural disruptor. I don't think we're going to spend this money on strength. Maybe I should. I mean, you could measure a mission being a mess if you're seen by a guard at alarm level 0. That usually indicates that the mission is a mess. How much money am I going to get from a vault? So I'm going to have the vault pass card. So I'm going to be able to steal usually 2 research experiments and get into the 4 good safes. So that's, like, on Expert Plus, that's quite a lot of money. And I need 1,100 for the... We're gonna have more than 1,100 coming out to the next mission, so I think it's gonna be good upgrading strength here, so that we're encumbered less. Yeah, I think we do that. We don't have any detention centers on the map. So getting other agents to carry things is not going to happen soon. That said, we will get more missions next after we do the next mission, because it will be day 3. Yeah, you can be seen by a guard at alarm level 0 and then sit on a stack of guards forever. Yeah, I think the strength upgrade is good. We'll be able to get enough money from the vault to do the 2 Anarchy upgrades, and then we give Prism the 2 good Buster chips, and then give Tony the 2 bad Buster chips. But I think that's going to be for the next stream, so we'll call it there.